review of Raw for Monday night.
Hey everyone, it's John Pollock alongside Wei Ting. This is Raw in 3 minutes, and we're going to get to Raw. But if you tuned into this video, you have a chance to win something from us for a change. We have copies of the new Attitude Era Volume 3 unreleased DVD, as well as the recent Money in the Bank show. All you have to do to win these DVDs, you always hear about the lost storylines, Wei. So what we are going to ask people to do, if you are a member of the Law Message Board, you can message myself or Wei Ting, and in one sentence, you have to tell us an Attitude Era storyline involving any of these characters that never made it to air. So we're asking you to be creative, and Wei and I are going to pick the best Attitude Era storylines that never made it to air.
Okay, and when can people sign up for a free account?
A free account is available at lawradio.proboards.com. The best storyline ideas will win both copies of these DVDs.
Cool.
So now it's time to review Raw. Are you ready, Mr. Ting? Because this was a packed edition of Raw.
Did you see my watch?
We've already started. It went down from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on Monday night, and this featured the entire roster out to start the show. We were going to have 2 fatal 4-way matches. The winners would face off, and the winner of that match would face Seth Rollins at SummerSlam for the new WWE Universal Title.
It's a ridiculous sounding name, but a name that I really like because what's bigger than the world? The universe.
The universe. So SmackDown really has to up its game when it comes to their naming of championships. The first 4-way featured Finn Balor on his 35th birthday, winning that 4-way, and he would go on later in the evening to compete in the finals, I guess, of the evening to determine the champion. We also saw a number of enhancement matches on this show with Nia Jax and Braun Strowman, and these were very effective.
I thought so, especially considering you have 2 very similar characters that are both new and giants, and I felt like, especially in the case of Braun Strowman's opponent, very effective uses of jobbers.
Roman Reigns was in the other 4-way, beating Chris Jericho, Sheamus, and Sami Zayn, getting the win in that match to set up Finn Balor and Roman Reigns for later in the night, and the winner would face Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. Some great wrestling on this show. Neville was back, defeating Curtis Axel. And then we had the Women's Championship match, which surprised some people that they did this on Raw. Not only a match, this was the match. And a title change with Sasha Banks winning with the bank statement after close to 17 minutes, and a fantastic match.
Really good match that I felt was really on the level of a lot of their great NXT performances. And I feel like the title change really was done to signify some change in the direction of this show on this episode.
The man that was the star of the show, though, was James Ellsworth, who lost to Braun Strowman in 69 seconds. Worth tracking down the video of that particular match. Enzo and Big Cass defeated the Shining Stars. We had a show-long story involving the Golden Truth searching for Pokemon. And then the main event, Finn Balor and Roman Reigns. And on his birthday, Wei, he hit the coup de grace and pinned Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it goes to show you where Roman Reigns is at politically in the company right now, but I think it's all for the better of the direction of the show, because Finn Balor is a guy you have a lot of upside to, and I think to start him strong off the bat is really the best way you can push him.
So Finn Balor and Seth Rollins will now meet at SummerSlam. Overall, this was an excellent edition of Raw. I think one of the best of the year. It was paced very well, but I don't think we can expect this every week. This was a very special Raw where they got to do a lot that won't be there every week.
And I think they needed to cram a lot into this show, and I thought, I think SmackDown kind of has a tough time trying to match it. But we'll see.
A big thumbs up for Raw in the new era. And that is going to do it for us. For Wei Ting, I'm John Pollock, and that was Raw in 3 minutes.